Hey everybody, here we are. So Superman 2025 trailer, well, teaser trailer. Let's be clear, this is not the actual big trailer I think we're all looking for. This is pretty much just to show you, hey, we actually have been doing something while you've all been waiting. It's not just James Gunn on Twitter. It's not just, hey, us showing the suit, which I still don't like a couple times. We're showing you, hey, this film's done. All right, now becomes a slow tease of the DC universe. So for the most part, I would say my only concern really is Superman. Not the fact that he's fallen down, is bleeding. Superman does that all the time. All right, he really does. It happens a lot. I think everyone's going to, for the most part, get this right on the outside. But the focal point will, of course, be Superman and Clark Kent, at least for me. And as someone who came off of really enjoying Henry Cavill's approach, oh, look, it's a balding, really bald John Kent. Um, I am kind of interested as to where that goes. But I think for the most part, the view of the DC universe, I think, looks relatively good. Also, also, more importantly, is that the goodest boy, one of the goodest boys in the DC universe? Is it? Don't lie to me. It's Crypto. Crypto, look at him. Look at him. Oh, great, great. This movie's saved. All right, I don't care what anyone says. I will ride for Crypto. And he almost snapped that little girl's neck. Um, and there's Lex from Hitman, Luthor Corp. So he hasn't changed his Lex Corp? All right. Punching out the window. Hey, putting that up here. So this does feel like an origin. At the same time, it doesn't. Superman Stag Industries. All right, some Guy Gardner looking terrible. Hawk Girl. Okay, to be fair, Guy Gardner doesn't look horrible, horrible, but I don't know. I'm guessing that's Kellex. And there's the Force of Solitude. There's Hitman Lex again. Problems at the border. Crypto being the best boy. Mr. I actually am excited for Mr. Terrific. He's one of my favorite underappreciated DC heroes. You know, the third smartest man in the DC universe. So there's that. But I really don't like this costume. I really don't. But for the most part, so I did enjoy Zack Snyder's approach to the DC universe, but I also understood that it wasn't really for everybody. And I'll even go a step further. Had it come out before the MCU, I think it would have been better received. Like once the MCU got started, I think people were really sort of expecting this whole superhero universe, to be done the same way. Zack Snyder's approach, I think, would have worked better had it been along around the time of The Dark Knight, because the rules aren't there anymore. But once the MCU comes in, like, well, why doesn't it feel more accurate to the comics? I mean, to be fair, the MCU was like loosely faithful to the comics. Like visually, sure, but a lot of things just no, no. But anyway, like I said, I'm more concerned with how we approach with Superman and Clark Kent and that dynamic. Um, if anything, I want a middle ground between because I don't want them to overcorrect from Zack Snyder's Superman, who was a bit moody, a bit broody, but there was a reason for that. Snyder's approach was a Clark Kent trying to find his way to be Superman. All right, that's why the first movie was called Man of Steel. And here we seem to have Superman that's already established, already knows what he wants, what he stands for, where he belongs, but he doesn't have the Force of Solitude yet, at least in this context. I remember some people saying it's supposed to be like a legacy movie, so maybe we'll have a story where we'll get flashbacks to him starting out. Like we'll see a Superman already a member of the DC universe, which already feels established for the most part. I mean, if you've got Guy Gardner, that means theoretically you're on at least three Green Lanterns. Um, Mr. Terrific is actually the second Mr. Terrific, so the JSA is theoretically already happened. Hawk Girl, that all depends on the timeline. This also feels like a bit like we're drawing from Superman Man of Tomorrow. I would be very surprised if that wasn't Kellex. Honestly, if there's one thing I'm more excited about, it really is the Green Lanterns. It really is the Green Lanterns, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and Lex. Superman will sort of be the center point of the DC universe, as it should be, really. I mean, you either pick Superman or Superman, Batman, and Wonder. We pick all three. But to see this story here, I'm expecting Superman to almost be sort of an afterthought. I think at worst that's what it'll be. I have faith in the casting here. If Crypto fails, we'll just get rid of it all. Also, high hopes for Mr. Terrific, as I said before. But overall, what do you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are you hoping for going forward with the DC universe? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll catch you all later. This is the Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching. As always, may your fandom serve you well.